Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to your monthly forecast. I hope that you're doing well, and a reminder, you can always use this for your sun, your rising, and for your moon sign. As I tuned into your sign this month, I really connected with the idea and the energy of a new beginning, a spark. I actually chose the word ignite, but spark could have easily been written on this paper as well. What you can infer from that is that you are going to be the change agent that creates this activity or this change, but the energy of September is really supporting you to create new things. So don't be afraid, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, or whether it's just embarking on something for yourself. This is a month to begin new things. I'm not looking so much at old karma. I'm not worried about where this exists within health, wealth, love, or destiny, or if it's, something else in your life that I haven't even listed there. Create something new and open up the energy so that new things can flow through. Now, whenever there is new, sometimes we have to let go of old. So just be prepared. There may be a need to let go. So before I even pull any cards, maybe there'll be a death card, maybe there'll be a tower. But what that's showing is making way for new. Basically, it's almost like you have a garden, and this is what the image is that's coming to me, and you need to go through and till all the soil and basically allow for new things to come through, but you have to destroy, or you have to level things out first. All right, let's give this a good shuffle, and while I'm doing that, just a reminder on my format and how I arrange my monthlies. I start off with that channeled information that we just discussed. Then I look at a Celtic Cross showing all of the pertinent information for the sign. And then we expand it to look at those popular areas of health, wealth, love, and destiny. So the month starts off with a bang because I've got the 8 of Wands here, but let's just pull all of the cards and see where you're headed. There is a big decision on the horizon as well, I can see that. The good thing with this is I feel like it's all in your hands, or you have a choice or a say in the matter. Let's go ahead and look at your catalyst card, and then I'll turn the camera down so you can see everything, and we'll see what this month has in store for you. Your catalyst this month is to rely on your skills and not to second guess yourself. And so, again, the catalyst is one of two bookends, shows how the month starts, how everything's connected. The destiny card shows how it ends. This is about relying on your the knowledge that you already have and not second guessing it. That's why the card is reversed. But I like the skills it shows me. Also, it's a great month for knowledge expansion. It's almost the equivalent of an 8 of Pentacles. So be encouraged, if you will, to learn new things, to engage in any sort of higher learning, etc. All right, so 8 of Wands in reverse. There's a lot going on. Don't be afraid to step back. If there's too much on your plate, ask for some assistance. The Emperor card here is about you being able to ask for help if you need it. You're in more control than you think. Also, there could be an announcement coming through this month from your place of employment, or you might be the one that wants to announce or launch something. So be mindful of that, and know that it might be the end of the month when this is actually coming to fruition. Money matters as you step into this month are actually quite good. And even if you're in a place of needing money, then what I see is it's a good, fertile month for earning. So feel free to get a part-time job if you need to earn extra money, or to change a job if you want to. I see a lot of opportunity on the horizon. As I said, there's a choice that you need to make. I was talking about death, but this is actually better. We have the World card reversed and the Judgment card upright. The World in reverse is about stepping away from something that has always been dependable and possibly moving towards something new that's unknown, but could also open up new opportunities. That is your big decision, your Judgment card. This can involve love for many of you. We have the Lovers in the Environment card. It's a great time to connect with new love, or to deepen an existing relationship. For some of you, that might be an Earth sign, a King of Pentacles. And a King of Pentacles is usually very good with money, very practical, and can also be a very nurturing and caring force, especially since this card is upright and not reversed. Your crowning card is the 7 of Swords. The reversal on this is encouraging you to step away from anything that, any sort of petty arguments, and trying not to exist in the past, letting go of things, cutting cords, moving on. As we look at your fear card and your hope card, we have the Two of Swords. This is about uncertainty. And we talked a little bit about losing that sense of grounding. Both of these cards are not something to be feared. This is about possibly making a move, possibly letting go. This card is about making that decision. We always have at least two decisions in front of us. One is to stay put, one is to make a change. You can make a lot of changes, but you always have those two choices, to not do anything or to do something. And your choice right now is you have to move with all the knowledge that you have, and at that point, don't second guess yourself. You're never going to be able to know everything, no matter how many intuitives you talk to or how gifted you become in your own clairvoyance. Eventually, you have to make the best decision possible and let go. The final card is showing that it really is a great month for sharing creative projects, for loving other people, for improving relationships with existing friends and family. So love is ringing through really loud and clear. And for those of you looking for love, possibly two suitors. I have both a King of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups being a little bit younger, a little bit more emotive, a little bit more creative. The King of Pentacles being more established, but being a little bit more standoffish when it comes to who is going to take the first step. So know that there are plenty of love opportunities this month, whether you're in a relationship or not. And if you aren't interested in starting one, King of Pentacles says money matters are going to be very good this month. Knight of Cups is showing that it's a really good time to express yourself, express your feelings, how you feel to other people. Let's expand your forecast now. We'll start with health, looking at your mind, your body, and your spirit. We have Dharma unfolding. It says, remember that you are on a path, take one step at a time, and it happens then. And this is what we were talking about with the Two of Swords. You just have to take a step and allow everything to unfurl. Don't think yourself into a corner. Don't worry so much. Know that you have to trust yourself, and part of that is coming here and doing the work and tuning into your hopes, your fears, and all of the elements of the month. The next part is you just making some decisions in your life. Don't be afraid to make decisions. That's why the Emperor card is here at the center. Now let's take a look at wealth, which includes not just money, but school and career opportunities. Your wealth advice this month is to write. And the right card is, or the writing card I should say, is reversed. So what I see here is maybe a tendency to not trust your own ability to write or to second guess the power of your words. Do not do that. I think that there are two really powerful things in this universe, and it has nothing to do with money. Thoughts are powerful. In a single thought, you can open up a whole new future for yourself, or you can sabotage. So I want you to be in that spirit of openness, of creation. Then whenever you take a thought and manifest it either as speech or as writing, as words, you actually bring power to it. You bring a frequency to it. You bring a resonance to it. So I want you to write, and if you don't feel comfortable writing, then speak what's on your mind. Even if you're just, my dog is sleeping under the table right now, but I'll talk to my dog sometimes about things because you just need to get stuff out of your mind, and he doesn't care, he's sleeping. So talk to yourself, talk to a dog, write it down, talk to a tape recorder, call a friend up. Somehow I need you to get what's in your mind out through your mouth or out on a piece of paper. The message was to write it because writing is like a contract. So some of what you could put down on this is a manifestation sort of promise to yourself, a contract that I'm going to work on this and I see this happening. It's another way of creating something and also committing to something. So think about it, try it. If it doesn't work again, speech is almost as good as writing. So we looked at health, we looked at wealth. Now let's take a look at love and relationships and see if there's additional advice coming through for you. Love and relationship card this month is to have faith. Have faith in yourself. Also have faith in the ability for others to change. We noticed that this This individual is holding up all of these sort of metamorphosis symbols, all of these moths and butterflies. So I want you to believe that people in your life have the capacity to change, and this includes those of you that might be in troubled waters in a relationship. Give it a chance if you want to. If you don't, then move on, and both of you are going to change for the better. And if you've been in a place where you haven't had love in your life, this is saying things can change and things will, but you have to have faith in yourself, and you also have to believe on a core level that you are lovable and you're deserving of love. And that could be part of what you say out loud. That doesn't sound silly if you say it to yourself as a mantra. Say, I've worked on myself to become the best person possible. I love people around me, and I'm ready to receive that love. There's your mantra. And then you can also say something like, I have faith in the powers that be. I have faith in the universe. I have faith in myself. Say these things, or think these things, and it's a healthy way to shift your energy. It all starts with a thought. Let's look now at the second bookend, your destiny card. See where you're headed. See if you like it. And if you don't, you can always adjust this. Your trajectory for this month is Starfish. I love this card because it shows a resilience. Think about what a starfish can do. Anytime it loses one of its appendages, it can grow back. This is a card of renewal. So especially when it has to do with stability or money in your life, I see you being able to bounce back. This also holds true for health, for love. If you get out of a relationship and you feel lonely, you have the ability to create something new. It's also about being seen. A starfish is also, for me, an indication of the star card. So the most important thing you could do this month is to attach emotionally to something that you feel on a soul level you and only you can do, and that you don't want to give up. We all come to this planet with at least one or two things that we really have to accomplish. So I want you to meditate. It shouldn't be hard to connect with it. If it is, then just start to think of things that you want in your life to change a little bit. But I feel like there's an opportunity for some of you to step out and do something big. Don't be afraid. I think this month is about that change. That's not just about love in your life, but it's about loving what you're doing, loving yourself, and then through these activities, bringing in love. So let's go ahead and review everything we talked about. I know that I covered a lot, and this part helps everyone when I do it. The channeled information this was a month of change, and I see that in the cards. You can do it at any point. There's no magic number of when and how to ignite. The only thing I will say with this is that this ignition happens because of your own ability to create that change and the desire to create that change. Your catalyst this month was to indulge, if you want to, on skill building activities. So reading, taking classes, doing a certification, all of these things are very much supported by this card. As we look at the Celtic Cross here, you're busy this month. I want you to spend your energy wisely. You see the stampede here, it's in reverse. Don't allow for all of the day-to-day routine to kind of get in the way of your dreaming and your planning. The Emperor card is saying, keep a close eye on money, keep a close eye on decisions. You should be the one signing all of the checks, all of the contracts this month. The middle of the month is a good time for announcements as well. Feels like you have a good support system when it comes to money. It is also a good time to make money if you need it. I'm not seeing a lot of loss this month. It seems like there's opportunity. There's a decision that you and only you can make about giving up something that's stable but that may not be bringing you joy, ergo the Seven of Swords at the top. I see new money, new love, and new creative endeavors being part of this stepping away if you want to create something new. If you're happy on your current path, then I see a continued growth in money and opportunities for expression both in love and also in creative projects. Don't be afraid to make difficult decisions. You have the information and also the wisdom to do so. As we expand the forecast, remember that you're already on the right path. You just have to take the first step. Write down your hopes, your fears, and also your positive mantras. If you feel silly doing that, speak aloud. Talk to a friend. Or just repeat what I said earlier in the video if it resonates. Love will only come to you if you believe it will come to you, and also if you believe you're lovable. We talked about how to sort of bring that in through positive speech. Feel free to do that. Finally, and most importantly with this Destiny card, which I really like, I see that you are resilient. So you can handle whatever comes your way, whatever changes are happening, you'll be able to bounce back. So that wraps up this monthly forecast, but if you'd like to ever have a one-on-one reading, I do offer those. You can click in the description area below and you'll see a link for booking, and you can check out my rates and availability there. You can also connect with me on my newsletter or on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you'd like. If you prefer to just stay here on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel. There are 2 ways to do that, both the subscribe button and also that notification button. If you'd like to support the channel, I really do welcome that as well. And I have 2 ways you can do that. You can click donate in the description area, or you can join me on Patreon and do an ongoing donation. Those are always optional, but absolutely welcome. I like to end every video with gratitude. Gratitude not only for the support that you've given me, but the fact that you guys are working on yourself. Keep doing that. Keep making yourself better, this planet better, and improving your own intuitive development. That's really why we're all here every month and every week. So thank you so much. I wish you much success, much love, and much light, and most importantly, the ability to bounce back from any challenge that comes your way. Also, the courage to go after what really moves you in your life, because you are the star, not just the starfish. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you again. Bye-bye.